Okay, day 33. I'm starting to realize I got too many irons in the fire, and I can't get anything done because of it. Right now it's zero dark 30. I got a little thing going on there, but they're doing it like 9 a.m. East Coast time, so it's 6 a.m. West Coast time. Just whatever. So stuff I want to talk about today. Let's see. Where is my latest ass pounding? Okay, so I got my list of ass poundings here. Open it up. Open it up. Okay, so I don't know if I'm just got so much stuff going on that I can't keep control of stuff, but long and short, it has to do with me doing the review of this. Because remember, I got this unboxed it yesterday. So it's the Steam Deck. There you go. So the interesting thing that I found, this is interesting. So I'm figuring I could play all of my Steam games. Remember I said I had lots and lots and hundreds of Steam games? Well, to be exact, I have 656 Steam games. And of those, the ones that are optimized and good to play on this deck is 148, which is strange. I could have sworn it said 147 last night. Maybe they've figured another one is optimized. I don't know. So right now I have Crazy Taxi because, I don't know, I was just trying to download something, and Doom. So tried to play a little Doom yesterday in whatever mode it was, and I never saw a single monster or anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do see how it can be kind of fun. It's light and everything. It has some fairly decent controls. Just got to get used to a couple of things. Whoops. Got to get used to this little touch pads and stuff. So they're not like touch pads like this. It's basically they're just buttons like this. So you just push in the corners and stuff. That's all I've been able to figure so far. Maybe I haven't gotten to the point. I did notice, I think that you have some kind of accelerometer so you can get some tilt out of it. But I may show some gameplay later if I ever have a chance because I'm always out of time. Anyway, when I was talking about, I was going through this and, going through the games that, are not optimized for this. Some of them I figured would not be optimized. But one of them I'm looking for, and these are games I swear upon swears, I purchased because of various things. And the reason I purchased these games was because of like the Catwalk C, now C2 Plus, and the Yaw 2 VR. And the games I found missing were Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, and Flight Simulator. And I remember purchasing Walking Dead because I have it on the Oculus, but you can't just play native Oculus games on either one. They have to be Steam. Well, no, you can play native Oculus games on the Yaw 2, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can. But you can't play them on the Catwalk. And some games aren't on Oculus, like Flight Simulator, because one of the main reasons I bought the Yaw 2 was for Flight Simulator. And I remember buying it when Steam had their big ass sale. Now I got to go looking through it. So it's like another thing that's on my list that I got to go chase down. I don't worry as much about Saints and Sinners. I only got it because I wanted to play it on the Yaw 2. Not the Yaw 2, the Catwalk 2, Catwalk C. But it's not there in my stuff, and I can't find it. And when you go and look at what's its face, how many games I have, that's kind of like what triggered it, because I was looking at those points I was talking about last night or yesterday, and I was like, these points don't add up, because if I'm supposed to get this many points for this, it's like I spent hundreds, I think I spent over $1,000 in one day on Steam games. Yeah, I buy stupid shit. So how do I have this few points, even though the stuff you can get with the points I don't want? It was just that it like triggered something. That's when I started looking. Because, I mean, the flight simulator alone, because I didn't buy a regular flight simulator. I bought the deluxe premium version or premium deluxe. At least I swear I did. But I'm doing so much shit. So I can't find it. I'm going through stuff. And of course, you know, this is another thing I got to go find. There's another one where, like, you know, they asked me to, they probably started a week ago, asked me, like, it was for something for some YouTube video training that I purchased. And they moved, I mean, some of the stuff's like over $1,000 that they're moving over to a new server or whatever. So I log into the new server just to check. Then I realize 2/3 of the stuff I paid for is not there on the new one. So how long is it going to be on the old one? I mean, shit I paid for. No new poundings in the ass. Yes, so far it seems okay. I just know I'm doing too much. Last night I had another little incident. I ordered the new Insta360 X3 because I want to do even more 3D than I'm doing right now. I'm actually not doing enough 3D, but I should be doing more. So I ordered the thing, and, you know, they had little things like, hey, you know, like pay this over payments and shit. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Well, you got to do it on eBay, whatever. And it goes like, gives the instructions. So I go to eBay and it's like, okay, maybe I have to put in my, you know, which of my payment methods I want to use. Instantly charges me. Now, usually when you go to, from a big company, when you go pay for stuff on, with like eBay, it takes you back to the site for you to confirm. No, this one just charged me right then because I have alerts on my phone. And it was like, bing, you are done. I was charged. I'm like, shit, what's up with this? So anyway, I immediately, I mean like immediately after being charged, cancel my orders. Because I ordered multiple things from like up all the little extra stuff, the packages, like the case and all that stuff, that lens protector. And then and the reason I gave is because I couldn't apply a coupon or something like that. So I get an email from them minutes later. It's like, well, if you couldn't apply a coupon, just give us the coupon and we'll take care of it for you. It's like, well, I gave them the whole thing about the eBay thing. And, oh, by the way, I figured out why I probably don't have that option because the option wasn't there. I went back a second time, put the stuff back in my cart and then tried to check out. And it's like, where's this stuff? I'm looking everywhere. I locked down my all of my accounts because I'll say it. I don't know if you guys remember a few years back the OMB breach. They think it was done by the Chinese government, where they went in and stole all the personal information. Were able to break into the OMB Office of Management and Budget and steal all of the information for everyone that had a top secret security clearance. So yeah. So anyway, somebody tried to open up an account in my name, and I was able to catch it like immediately because they used all of my own personal information, including information that, I mean, I know it came from the OMB breach because the email they used is my primary email. See, here's the thing. I don't give my primary email out. My own mother does not have my primary email. Everybody has another email, and I filter it into my primary email. The only people I ever gave that primary email to was on my security clearance. These mugs had my mother's maiden name, because I contacted the folks. They had my mother's maiden name. They had my birthday, my social, this email, just a whole bunch of super personal stuff that could have only come from my security clearance. So I locked down all of my accounts, including, you know, like Equifax, TransUnion, all of that shit. Even accounts that I'd never heard that you can lock down, including like your Clue report and shit, you know? So I locked down everything. So that's probably why I didn't have it. So, but anyway, they still haven't responded after saying like, because I responded to them like, you know what? I don't realize I can't get anything, any credit right now because all my stuff's, locked down because you still have to have credit approval for the payment plan, which I found interesting because I did a payment plan during Amazon Day for the big items, and there were no issues whatsoever. Maybe because I've been a customer for so damn long with Amazon Prime. I've been a customer Amazon Prime when they founded Amazon Prime, when they started it. Matter of fact, I only meant to be there long enough to see something because they created Amazon used to, when they started the Amazon Prime and stuff, the movies, TV, and all that stuff, they would do their own Amazon Prime TV shows, and there were some pilots that I wanted to see. So I joined Amazon Prime to see the pilots, in particular Zombieland, which never got out of the pilot. And then this other one that I thought was really interesting, never got out of the pilot, but I just kept it. You know, back when Amazon Prime was like $60 a year, $69 a year, something like that. So anyway, I mean, I done spent probably $250,000 with Amazon. Shit, they owe me something, like a new car or something, you know, whatever. But overall, I know I'm doing too much shit, and I'm going to end this one with an interesting one, because I really don't know how to use TikTok as well as I probably should, since I'm on TikTok. And, I never, like, click on the, like, you have notifications or, like, people left you something, like when you get those emails daily. So I click on it, and it goes there, it says, and I'm looking back at past stuff, and like 7 weeks ago, they removed one of my videos for violation of terms of service. I know so little that I can't figure out how to get back to it because it's funny as hell. And I'm trying to figure out what term of service. There was no music playing, and the only thing it was, I'm going to break it down. That day, which I guess is now 7 weeks ago, so I know a week from now I can do it again, I went to donate blood. And you have to fill out an online thing about your donation. And one of the parts is, in the past, I think 12 months, have you paid for sex? Oh no, it was in the past 12 months, have you been paid for sex? So I read that out, I'm like, I wish. Only people I know who get paid for sex is maybe your wife. Because isn't that what a housewife is? In a way, she's getting paid for sex, which is true. So I don't know, maybe somebody took offense to that and red flagged it or something. But I'm probably going to do an appeal because I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sorry. I think it's even beyond a joke. I'm reading the thing off. Have you been paid for sex in the last 12 months? I wish. And then something about, wives are paid for sex. I didn't say wives are whores. I say wives are paid for sex. Let me be honest with you. If they're not working and they're working in the housewife, and even if it's a husband, he's the one who's doing the house thing and the wife is going out, he's being paid for sex. Except when you've been married so long that you don't get sex anymore. But, that's another story. You know what I'm talking about, man. Whoops. It's just ridiculous stuff. Probably somebody got triggered and shit. But, just more of the shit I got to do. So I'm in this thing. I have no idea. It's today and tomorrow, but they didn't even say how long it is. Is it an hour? 3 hours? 5, 6, 8? I don't know. How do you plan your day around that? Just says what time it starts. And it was supposed to start at 5:30 my time, but it really didn't start until 6. Please tell me that. I think it's because it involves real estate agents. They knew they were going to be late. Okay, so that's what I got so far. I'm just going to keep on plugging and keep on plugging. Oh, remember that thing I told you about how actually, I didn't tell it here, but I did a TikTok / Reels, whatever, on it about you ask somebody to bring you something and you say it's like this big and it's black, and they bring you a little package that's this big and white and go, is this it? And I'm like, you'd be like, what? I was really talking about my wife. So I asked her for something the other day. I was like, have you seen this thing? It's about yay big. Maybe if I back up, you can see yay big. and it's in about yay thick, flat, kind of flat box. I need you to see if you can find it. She picks up a box smaller than this. This is a little case to the thing. It goes, "Is this it?" All I can do is just do that little dog to the head thing, like, huh? I just said a box this big. Oh, by the way, it was like right there in front of her face the entire time. Is this box here. So it's basically, it was the honeycomb for the Xtool D1. And reason I hadn't opened it yet is because, you know, remember when the thing came and I was talking about the D1 and the M3 just arrived on the same day and I didn't know. And I was telling her to put the laser together. I was talking about the M3 and she put the D1 together, and I didn't want the D1 put together because I ordered the extension rails, so it would have to be pulled completely apart and put back together again, which it had to be. Yeah. But anywho, I only pulled one of the honeycombs out because you'd need two for the extensions, and finally, like, putting everything together, trying to get that right so I can actually start using it. Anyway, I don't want to do a 45-minute goodbye because it upsets me, and I hope it upsets you too. And I will talk to you tomorrow, just continuing documenting the stupidity of my life. Just an old crazy black man.